Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Let me turn it down some more. YouTube gonna be like, copyright.
Copyright.
Alexa, volume 3. Girl. And that thing all the way in my room, too. That's crazy.
Got that loudspeaker,
Mm.
girl.
Girl. And that was on volume 6.
Ooh.
I had it on 10 early. I feel sorry for the neighbors now.
What speaker do you have?
It's Alexa.
Oh, it's just the Alexa. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had it's that Alexa was yelling.
Right. Hollering.
I know. I was just because I've had my same JBL for like 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking about, well, not thinking, I'm probably gonna replace it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it still works amazing. I'm like, this is not product placement, y'all. That system is insane quality.
Hey, Zaria.
Hey, Saya.
Who else on here?
Oh man.
Period. Hey, Lex.
I think that is
Okay, girl. First of all, let's see the nails.
oh, my nails.
Your nails. Don't you have nails?
I know.
Oh, well, let's talk about mine.
Cute.
I thought you had your nails done.
Uh,
Hey, girl.
oh no, I'm just growing them out now, but they don't got no nail salon up here,
Oh,
girl. Let me not even.
crap. That's
They
why I'm
do.
like, wait a minute. You got your nails done. Okay. Currently, you're myself, my first retwist. Girl.
Oh, Zari, how long have you had your locks? Is this your first
She,
retwist?
she got them done. She doing it. Wait. You're
Because
doing
that was
your
back
first
in.
retwist ever? Or like doing it first yourself? Like, which one are you saying?
I think it might be her first though. Because I'm like, then she started locks in like when when were we all
Three
together?
months. It had to be longer than 3 months.
That sounds about right though. Because we were all together for what holiday was that?
Girl, our anniversary.
Holiday. A holiday. A holiday.
Yeah, that's
So in
right.
March, yeah. I mean, okay, so yeah. It don't look like you didn't
That's
have a
5 months.
retwist now, girl.
That ain't 3.
4 months on the 26th. Oh,
Oh, yeah, so that was the end of March.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, post
Okay, girl.
pictures,
Well, wish you
girl. I
luck. I
can.
hope it turns out right.
Yes, post pictures. I want to see. That's gonna be so cute.
I found this lock and twist gel in the hair store. It smells so good. I had the peach one first. My mama took over that. And when I went to go buy some more, the peach was gone. So I got the cherry instead.
Hmm.
And I feel like it's just an extra strength edge
Yeah.
control, but it works wonders. Like, I don't know how to do a retwist really, but I just put a little bit, roll
Hmm.
that thing up, and it looked like I got a fresh retwist. It works good. I took this down and redid them in April. Oh, okay.
From that lady.
Yeah, because she didn't even do it right.
It's
It
not
wasn't ugly, though, but that's not what you wanted.
at all.
We're not starting that. I'm on the phone.
Please, ma'am,
We not starting that.
we not doing that tonight.
All right, now.
Ciao.
Okay, well, let's get into this topic. I think, what was the topic? Setting boundaries? Was it
Setting
setting boundaries?
goals.
Setting
Mhm.
goals. Yeah, we already did setting boundaries. Setting goals. Okay. I guess we can chat about it.
And then I guess we can chat about it.
I
I mean,
guess.
I feel like I don't know. I don't have like a step by step thing. It's
Hmm.
just kind of like what feels right for me, and that's kind of how we would connect it back to our last talk, which was like just living in the moment. Like you
Hmm.
set your goals with the pace of your life currently, and doing everything you can. Now, I wish, not I wish, but I can definitely be better about like short term goals, but long term goals, I feel like those are always kind of going to plan. In that setting goals can be a very strategic thing, or it can be a very spiritual thing as well, because you don't know what could happen.
Yeah.
And there's things that you set in your life, like you do your vision board at the beginning of the year, you may not look at it I don't know. You may not look at it again, and then a year from now, you're like, oh, wow, I did this, I did that, I did this. And it's because those things were always meant to be set in motion.
Mm-hmm.
They were always meant to be set in motion. So, yes, it is a goal, but I feel like, your goals are just you working out the plan of your life.
Exactly.
So, mm-hmm,
Yeah. And I think for me, like, I still have my 2023 vision
mm-hmm,
board because though I accomplished a lot of things in that vision board, I didn't accomplish everything. So
yeah,
I'm like, why do I have to subject myself to 12 months to do these big things? I think on there I put
yeah,
house. Girl, a house. I didn't even have a stable job in 2023. How was I going to get a house? I should have put
yeah.
job. So
And
I
then
was like,
worked
you
our way
know
up.
what? Exactly. So I'm I don't know what I mean, great thinking.
Right,
But
exactly.
so
We
I
we
just
love it.
think yeah, just having a vision board in general instead of saying like 2023, 2024 vision board, like that's just my vision board. So I still have it hanging on my wall. I think I crossed out the 3 and put a 4. Now I'm about to cross out the 4 and put a 5.
Exactly. And we're gonna keep on going because we're gonna get to what we need to get after. Like that's a
Exactly.
given. It takes time. Everything comes into fruition when it needs to. And I'm trying to remember what was it? I can't remember exactly what it was. But at the beginning of the year of this year, because we did our 2023 board together, right?
Hmm.
Didn't we? When we were at New Year's party? Okay.
Hmm.
And so when I did when I was thinking about the 2024, I was thinking about doing like that. It was like trending on TikTok. It was like you did it in a photo album.
Hmm.
I forget what they called it. Dang, I wish I remember it now. But yeah, essentially it was just the same thing. It was like, I'm not gonna put a date on it. I'm not gonna put a stern date on it. I'm just gonna put down what I have set for my life, and then just fill the pockets up with every single thing that you could ever want and desire.
Hmm.
And so, well, yeah, I always have just a general idea, and then I have like my small goals in between. So like, say, just like you said, I want to buy a house. Well, what's the first step? What's
Right.
the first step of that? I need a job. you know, I need to have, some type of record showing that I can be a responsible apartment owner, whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
I need to have references. I need this and that. And so these are the smaller goals that we set into place. And I think those are truly the key to just everything we need to do. So um I would use Colorado as an example, but I feel like Colorado just kind of came together
Hmm.
in its own type of way that I really wasn't even prepared for. But like for me, for example, my goal is to become a certified herbalist. So like what am I doing to set this into place in my reality? Because I know that it's something that's destined for me because I yearn for it so much. Like my my being craves for it, even if it feels like it may be 2-3 years away where I can attain this goal. I know that it's meant for me because it's something that I think about and I crave on a daily basis. So what
Hmm.
am I doing on my days leading up to that? Okay, I'm gonna get into school. So what actions am I putting in place to get into school? Okay, I need to go to such and such area. I need to get a job there. I need to, settle down there so that I can go to school there. After that, am I getting internships into place? Am I looking into internships? Am I looking into, people who are in my field that look just like me or are, inspired by the same type of herbalism that I'm trying to study as well. Um, what else? After you do your internships, now it's working with your clientele. And so all of this builds up to you being a certified herbalist. So you setting that big goal.
Hmm.
It's not to say that it may not happen in this year or next year or whatever, but you have that end goal in mind, and then you have your milestones in place leading up to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And when you were talking about you yearn for it, that was going to be my next little segue.
Mhm.
I think I stopped setting goals per se
Hmm.
because I'm like, I know what I yearn to be and
Yeah.
who I yearn to be and what I yearn to have. And I was doing this during the super full moon, blue moon,
Yeah.
Monday night in my meditation. I wrote in my journal, without saying too much because I don't want to share
Yeah.
my journal, but I wrote in my journal like, I don't want these things for no reason. You
Yeah.
know, I believe in past lives. I believe in having multiple lives. And I feel like in my past lives, I've had the riches, I've had the stability. I just feel like maybe I wasn't humble in my past life. So
Yeah.
God is like, this life, we gonna humble your ass. You gonna get it though,
Mhm.
because you don't yearn things that's not meant for you and that you haven't had before. But
Exactly.
this life, we're gonna make you work a little harder for it. So like my goals are to be able to one achieve whatever this lesson is that I have to learn this life, but to also do the right thing, be good to get what it is that I'm yearning for, because I'm not yearning for it for no reason.
Exactly.
Like I've experienced this before. So
Hmm.
but I feel like I probably still should have goals, but it's at the same time it's like I just know I'm gonna get
Right.
it.
I know
Like,
I'm
it is
gonna
not in a
get
cocky
it.
way. It's just
Yeah.
like I believe in the Lord and I believe in my spirit team and I know I'm going to get everything that I want. So
Exactly.
setting a goal is nice and all to keep me like on track, but at the
Right.
end of the day, it's gonna
It's gonna
happen.
happen one way or another.
Yeah,
Okay. And the only reason it wouldn't happen is if you stop trying. And a lot of people say that all the time. Like you're never gonna get after it if you stop moving forward. And we're always gonna be moving forward.
yeah,
Like we're always gonna be moving forward. Whether and one year may look different from the next year or whatever, but you know what you're destined for. You feel it deep inside.
exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. So, but I think too. Don't start. Shall
Yeah.
I got the notification on my camera? Somebody passing the front door. But I think too, like I'm easier with setting long term goals
Mhm.
rather than short term goals. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Like, and then my definition of long term, I think is different from others. Like my definition of long term is like year time
Yeah.
frames. As for short term, is like months and weeks.
Yeah.
So like, I remember one long term goal I had was to get in grad school, graduate, and
Mm.
have a job.
Yeah.
And I did
Mhm.
that. And it was like, that was a 2.5 year process, but it was like, I knew I could do
Yeah.
it. And I was excited going through the motions. Like each semester, I'm like, okay, one
Mhm.
semester closer. Okay, it's graduation.
Yeah.
Okay, I graduated. Okay, I got the job. Like, and I completed it. And it felt good to say I completed a long term goal rather than saying, oh, I completed the short term goal of saving $1,000. Like, okay, that's great,
Right.
but now it's like, what's
Yeah.
next? So I feel more accomplished when I complete those long term goals rather than short term, even though they all should be celebrated. But that's
Yeah.
just my thought
Yeah.
process.
No, absolutely. Um, right. And I mean, even if um I feel like even if you aren't specifically saying a short-term goal, we are living out our short-term goals. Like
Hmm.
whatever that is. It's like, oh, I want to make a at least a B in this class, or something like that. And that short-term goal leads you to accomplishing your long-term goal of graduating, of like, being having the prerequisites and having the references that you need in order to land your job or whatever.
Hmm.
But yeah, like definitely, like your long. I mean, I agree. I definitely focus more on the long than the short.
Hmm.
But I feel like there's periods in my life where I need to kind of, especially for me, especially if you like think you suffer from think not suffer, let me not say that because it's not, you're not suffering from it. But like if you think you have, your brain operates in a different way, right? Like
Hmm.
if you have if you may have autism, if you may have
Hmm.
ADHD, if you may have things like that, like breaking things up into smaller goals so that you aren't lost, because that's the biggest, like I feel like that's the biggest thing when you think differently or you behave differently because of cognitive reasons, is like having something that you can actively work your way towards is so much better for your overall health than, because if you think, oh, long-term goal, I wanna own a house, and then 3, 4, 5 years go past, and you have no clue how, of course you're gonna get it because it's meant for you, right?
Yeah.
But all these years you're like going through it, struggling mentally because you don't know how this thing is going to happen, how your dream is going to come true, and so on and so forth. And so it's like having like, and it may not even be, like a month or so. I remember at the beginning of this year, not granted, I did not do it, but it's something that I want to implement in my life. But it was like it was this book, it was called the 12-week plan.
Hmm.
Well,
I
12.
think I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, and it was basically like you break your year up into quarters and you have goals set for every single quarter. And if you I can't remember like what they mentioned if you don't accomplish it, but basically like it would set you up on a map to accomplish things every single quarter. So every 4 months you're completing one short-term goal. Every 4 months, you're completing another short-term goal, another short-term goal, another short-term goal. That's pushing you closer to your long-term goal. What is it? I'm so sorry. Let's go to the comments.
And I just pinned it. I didn't want to cut you off. You can go ahead. I just pinned it so I can remember to address the comments. But yeah, Lex was saying, she's like, that's how I feel right now with getting my master's. Like she
Hmm.
yearns for it. So, she wants to accomplish it. Where did you go?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I was
It's
going.
said that it's a goal that I yearn to reach and accomplish. Yeah.
Right.
And that's
And
like the first part of accomplishing it,
it
knowing that you
is.
yearn for it. Like I said, you don't yearn for anything that's not meant for you. So
Yeah.
you
You
already
don't.
know it's gonna work out.
Oh, girl, I was just about to say. So the other day, me and my coworker, we were just looking at our horoscopes for fun,
Mhm.
like, because he's like, I don't know anything about, that realm or whatever, and I'm like, oh, cool, like this my jam, that's my jam and Brad. Like, what you want to talk
Yeah.
about?
So let's
And
chat about it.
let's chat about it. Let's get into it. So then we were just looking up our horoscopes, right? And mind you, I don't think I've ever looked this up before, and maybe I have. And maybe it was just so long ago that I honestly cannot remember. But when I was looking through and this is not like a horoscope for a month. This is like, it was like a specific horoscope for your exact birthday, right?
Mhm.
And so in my horoscope, it said, a whole bunch of other things, but for purpose, or like what it said my life's purpose was, basically it was for, being a healer, um, um, practicing medicine, things like that. And again, I don't know if I've researched this before, or if this is, or this obviously is destined to be, because I'm like perfectly aligned with what I had set forth in my own life, like, studying herbalism, doing whatever, being able to teach it later on in life. It had primarily exactly that in the description for your birthday horoscope. And I was like, when I tell you, my mind was like, I was like, ah, I'm like, I am on track.
Yeah.
Like, I am doing what the universe is, calling me to do. And it wasn't something that I had to look up online. It's something that I've always felt attracted to
It
in
was just
one
like
way or another.
validation.
It was validation, right? It was like all the years of me being the flower child was like explained, because I'm like, this is what I'm meant to do. I would highly recommend that. If anybody, forever who's in anyone who's in the live right now, I would highly recommend just looking up the general horoscope for your exact birthday. If
Yeah.
you're not into astrology or whatever the case may be, just look up and see, because I'm like 9 times out of 10, you're going to be shocked that you're doing the exact thing you were meant to do.
I think I did that before, like in the beginning of my spirituality journey. And that was what, 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So I can't remember. Is there a website? Is there a website, or you could just type in like birthday horoscope or something?
Yeah. I can't remember. It was a specific website, but the easiest way that I found it was I just typed in my birthday and then the horoscope. So yeah, and you should be able to find it. It's probably like maybe the third link down from that. Because when I looked up mine and my coworkers, and his is so funny because he's not in it now, but when he first moved out to Colorado, he was essentially like what was he doing? He was studying Catholicism or something like that.
Mhm.
And not to say he's not in it, his life is still very much involved in it, but he's removed himself from the church. And so he was just like, that's so interesting that, it specifically said he's supposed to be involved in the church and everything like that. But yeah, girl. Oh, if you look it up, let us know too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I would say if you don't already feel like you know what your life purpose is, maybe figure that out yourself first.
Exactly.
Because one thing I know, it is easy to get caught up in what the cards say. And it's like,
Um,
now you're like chasing something that might not be for you. Like, because you got
mhm.
to think, you're not the only one with that birthday, with that exact
You're not the
birthday.
you're not the only one with that, but that is true. And it's also like there's when it comes to astrology, there's so many things. There's your moon, your sun, your rising, and all these different,
Yeah.
and all that plays a role in it as well. So if astrology isn't something that you aren't huge into, then definitely take what resonates and then let the rest fly.
Yeah.
But don't dictate your whole life around it, especially if you're going a different route and it says you're supposed to be doing a complete 180.
Yeah.
You got to be like, oh. But if you feel called to it, then you feel called to it.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. And
Mm.
I was going to say, another thing with setting goals, we have to also be mature enough and mindful. What's the word that everyone want to use now? Demure,
Demure.
demure. How you say it?
Demure.
Girl, I'm sick of
I'm
seeing it. But anyways,
demure.
you have to be very mindful of the fact that just because you want it, don't mean you're supposed
Yeah.
to have it.
Yeah.
Prime example, I'm like, I gotta live in Charlotte. I look back in my journaling, I was like, yeah, I'm going with my mom to go see apartments. I'm going job hunting. No matter what, I'm yearning for Charlotte, but it ain't working
Mhm.
out. So eventually I had to be like, okay, this might not mean I'm supposed to never live in Charlotte, or
Right.
it could mean I'm never supposed to live in Charlotte.
Right.
But right now in the season, I'm not supposed to be there.
Right.
It ain't working. So let's
Right.
figure out what's working. And what's working is me being in Savannah.
Yeah.
Now, me being born and raised in Savannah, people from Savannah, we know we be trying to get away.
Mhm.
Savannah has a hold on people. I don't know what it is, but it does. And it's very hard to get away. And because we know that, it's like, I got to get away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if it's calling for me to be here, I'm going to be here. I'm not going to fight what the spirit, what the Lord has for me. If he says sit your tail down, get a job here, get another apartment here, that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I did.
Exactly.
And we'll work from there. If I'm supposed to leave, I'm supposed to leave. And it was this guy that I wouldn't even say dating, but we've been hanging out or whatever whenever he's in town.
Mhm.
And he said something to me that really meant a lot. He was
Mhm.
like, if you don't move out of Savannah, it's okay. And just something that simple, I was like, you're right. It
Yeah.
is okay.
It is
I'm like,
okay.
because I'm so stuck, because he's from North Carolina. And he's like, oh, you trying to come? You trying to come to my neck of the woods? Yeah,
Mm.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
In the live. In the
What you
live.
want to do about it? But anyways, because we already know how that go.
Uh-uh.
But he's like, but if you don't leave, like,
Yeah.
then what? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm
Right.
like, okay, because he's even considering like going back home because he moved away from home or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, but I would love to be around my family. He's like, you have easy access to your family. Like, you can drive down the street and see your grandma.
Right.
You can drive down the street see your mama or whatever. Like, it's a plus.
Yeah.
And I had to think about that way. It really is a plus because if I moved to Charlotte, I'll be sad. I can't go
Mhm.
drive up the street and see my daddy, see my mama, see my, because it's nothing to me now. I don't even think about it. It's like if I want to see them, I just
Right.
go.
Right.
And me being the only child, family is very important to me. So if I
Mhm.
moved 4 hours away, it's like I'm really alone.
Mhm.
And I don't know if I really want that for myself. So
And what did we say last week? Having gratitude and showing ourselves grace for the moment we are living in currently.
exactly.
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 Exactly. Because we can move forward if we aren't grateful for what we have.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt that part. Right, girl?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm excited for where my life is. I'm excited for where my life was, and I'm excited for where my life is going. But at the end of the day, the goal is still Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't changing.
Right,
That
it's
ain't
not
changing. I could be old and gray and still
changing.
be like, I'm moving to Charlotte. The goal
Okay.
is Charlotte, and when I
Right.
get there, I get there. If
It,
I don't, hey, it is
yeah.
what it is. Because
Yeah.
I can't go see my mama every day. Right. And I think about friends like y'all who are away from your parents, and I'm like, dang. I mean, you can call your mom, you can FaceTime your mom, but it's nothing like being in front of your parent, your uncle, your aunt, whoever. It's nothing like being in front of a family member.
Yeah. I feel like for me, I feel like we've been so separated, like all of us for so long. It's just like it's not easier, but it's like it's become a norm in my family because my brothers are everywhere. Like one's in
Yeah.
New York, one's in Michigan. I was in Savannah for so long, so it's like my parents have become used to it. We've become used to it, and so yeah. But it's different folks, different strokes.
Yeah.
Different strokes, right? But it's like it is nothing like being physically with your parent or with your unit um of people that you care about the most in this world. It's really
Mm.
not because like being outside of Savannah and not being able to hit Chili's with you every Thursday. I'm like,
Girl,
oh.
Chili's.
I'm like, dang man, but
Yeah.
it, one day we will be back again. What? How?
We'll be back again for sure.
Uh-huh.
Girl, off topic. I'm already planning the Halloween party.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I'm already planning. It's basically gonna be Pink Bash
Yeah.
2.0, so my birthday party,
Yeah.
Halloween style. But I was like,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, you're not gonna be here because aren't you you have trips in October, right? Or is it September?
I do, but I mean, I basically have the month of October off.
Okay.
Um, so I just need to get a flight.
Period.
So, I need to
Period.
get a flight. I got a place to stay.
Okay. Girl, and this little one bedroom kind of spacious. I ain't never
I
had nothing
just
like this
got
before.
my
I said, okay.
okay, but no, for real. Like, I'm gonna start looking at flight stuff for
Okay.
real. Just let me know, because I might end up with me.
Yes, girl. It's gonna be on the 26th of October.
Okay.
So obviously I ain't sent out no invitation yet, but I did a sneak peek on the close friends.
Uh-huh.
But girl, I'm so excited.
That's
It ain't even September yet, and I'm talking about October.
okay. Y'all.
Lex, you gotta come if you're gonna be here. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
gonna be here, but yeah, girl,
that'll be
it's
so.
gonna be a time.
It's
It's gonna
gonna
be
be
a
us.
time.
So is it okay? So you said it's gonna be Pink Bash, but like, what's the code? Like, what we doing?
So same thing, just a
Yeah,
different theme.
yeah.
Halloween. It's called Baddyween.
Oh, okay. I know listen, I have the perfect costume in mind.
Girl, well, I feel
Okay.
like we probably got the same thing in mind. I don't know. Yes, Lex. Okay, great, great. So you have to wear a sexy costume. It's ladies only, obviously.
Yeah,
Unless depending on how many people RSVP, like if it's like only like 4 people plus
yeah,
me, if they're comfortable with guys coming, then I will extend it to my guy friends. But I don't want nobody to be
yeah,
uncomfortable. So right now it's ladies only, sexy costume. And other than that, everything's still the same as like the other party. I'm gonna have drinking games this time. Hopefully, we actually play. I'm not gonna mix liquors. I'm not doing that again. I'm not. Yeah. I'm gonna be drunk, but not like blackout drunk like I was last time. So
I'm
it's gonna be really fun.
I'm dead. So the costume I was thinking about was Raven from Teen Titans.
Okay, no, we got. Well, no, what was Raven? Was she like?
She was the one with that
No,
cape, and then she had on that little unitard, that little one piece bathing suit, leather bathing suit.
Raven's the one that was floating,
Yep.
right? I'm thinking. Okay, and Starfire was the other one. So,
Mhm.
bitch, why are we here? Because I'm gonna have a cape.
Yeah.
I already got it on my Amazon cart. I'm gonna be a
Oh,
vampire,
oh my gosh, we're
and
like
I'm getting like a little
almost as
leotard
close.
thing.
We're almost as close.
I knew it. I was like, I know we're thinking something similar. I know it.
That's gonna be so
Yes,
fun.
girl.
Okay.
Look now for your costume, girl. But
Yes. Hmm.
girl, it's gonna be a time, girl. I'm so
I'm
excited.
so excited because everybody here is so lame. They're like Halloween. I'm like, "Ugh, forget
Let's not do
y'all.
that.
I'm gonna dress up either way. So okay, I'm gonna be looking for my flights because y'all not finna ruin my mood.
Girl,
Absolutely, absolutely not.
please do.
Mm,
Please do. But yeah, that's what I was doing today at
okay,
work. I should have been working, but
not at work.
I was making my own flyer, looking for my costume and stuff, and looking for games and crap like that.
Mm,
But yeah, girl, I'm too excited. It's gonna be so freaking fun.
I know it is.
And I'm gonna do a Halloween costume contest. Obviously, I can't win, but I'm gonna have a prize for the best costume. Kind of incentive for people to actually dress up. But if people don't want to dress up, I mean, they don't have
Mm,
to. But why not?
why not?
Yeah,
Like,
we're gonna
we
be in the
just big.
house,
We
just
just
having
big
fun.
kids. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
Stop taking life so serious that you can't think you can't put on a costume.
exactly. And that is my goal, my short term goal,
Hmm.
to have a successful Halloween party.
I'm here for
Since
it.
we're talking about goals, successful
I'm here.
Halloween party.
My short term goal is to enjoy my month of October. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm gonna enjoy my month of October. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going here, there, and everywhere. Since nobody
Girl,
want to give me a job.
girl, October's gonna be pretty busy for me too. I'm going to see Usher in October.
Oh,
Yeah, girl, that's gonna be a time. I
did you
paid almost
see?
$1,000 for that ticket. He
Did
better
you see?
take every inch of his clothes off.
No, because I was just about to say, did you see that new video of him and he was like shirtless with some jeans on or something? I don't think he was faking
Yes,
this one, but they were like, "This is his new concert," and I was like, "Oh,
yes, girl. I'm too excited.
there is a God,
There is a
hallelujah,
God.
hallelujah." Usher about as fine as the day as he came out.
He really is. That man aging like fine wine.
Mm, okay, send me
I
videos. Oh
will.
gosh, golly.
But yeah, I'm
I think I was
what?
about to say because Samara Joy, but no, her concert is like the 30th, so I would really have to short term goal. We're gonna enjoy October, so I'm gonna just stack up.
Yeah, just stack up. That's all you can
I'm
do.
gonna just stack up. That's all I can do,
Mm,
and I'm gonna have me a time.
period. There's also Savannah is doing what they say late dinner and blanc, so basically all white dinner.
Hmm.
They're doing I think it's the third annual one here.
Hmm.
It's October 5th.
Hmm.
So I signed up for that. I did not buy my ticket yet because it's looking like tickets are like $60. Rather
Yeah.
expensive, but it seemed very fun and it seemed like a networking opportunity and also just something fun to do.
Right.
So I want to try to do that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like an event I don't want to go to by myself. Like I want to know at least one person, and I think so far the people I asked, they was like, no, thank you. So I might not go to that, but I do want to go. It looked fun the other years, and it's
Mm.
like it's a secret location. They don't
Mm.
announce it to the last minute, so it's like you really
Mm.
don't know where you're going.
Mm.
That gives me anxiety. And circling back to goals, that is a goal of mine. I want to let go of control when it comes to time and planning.
Yeah.
So that's really why I want to go, because the anxiousness of not knowing where I'm going, like that bothers me. Like I need
Yeah.
to know where I'm going, when I'm going to be there, where I'm going to park. And that was my first thing. I'm like, how am I going to know where to park? Like, what's the parking
That's
situation? What is
important.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to not be so. I don't want to say controlling, but it's like controlling.
Yeah.
That is a. I guess that'll be a long term goal, actually, not a short term goal.
That sounds fun though. I today I got signed up for a crochet lesson.
Mm.
The crochet because it was on my summer bucket list, but you see how a short term goal turned into a long short time because I was like, I don't know, but I know that I want to get back into crocheting because it was something that I really enjoyed when I was like a child, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like do more things that like made me happy as a kid. So like me, I don't know, me dancing or like me crocheting and stuff like that, just bringing out that inner child aura.
Yeah.
And so I got signed up for that today. So that'll be fun. That's
Yeah.
actually um, I'm concerned about the timeline, but I think I think they have more classes, so I think I have to go back in and change it because the one I signed up for was October, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably not even going to be in Winter Park like most
Okay.
of October. So I need to, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for a different one, but I can't wait. That's gonna be so fun. Learn
Yeah.
crochet, and then I have my friend. You know, she's having a baby, and I like promised her I would make her something for the baby by the end of the summer. But I'm like, girl, you gonna have it before their birthday, before they born. I promise
Right.
you. I'm gonna have
That
a
would be
little
so
bit.
freaking cute.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yes, get in your third activities, y'all. Y'all get into some third activities, some third places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We get into that age, y'all. We get into that. No. I know. We love being in the house. I know we love being in the house, y'all. But get
Yeah.
outside, okay, for your mental health. Get outside.
Literally.
Literally get
You
outside.
have to. That
Mm-hmm.
was that was one of my things because I was working from home with my old job, so I really
Mm-hmm.
was not leaving the house for nothing unless I was going to get a drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that was another goal. I'm like, the next job I get is going to be in person. I get
Mm-hmm.
to meet people. I get to get out of the
Mm-hmm.
house. Oh, somebody say hey.
Hey.
Well,
Y'all.
yeah, like I want to get out of the house more and not just get out of the house to say, oh, I'm going to a bar or I'm going to have a day out with myself. Like, get out the house for a
Yes.
purpose. So now that I'm getting out of the house for work, I'm like, okay, I want to get out of the house for something else.
Yeah.
I want to get into tap dancing. Girl, I wanted to tap dance since I was little. My mama never put me in class.
Yeah.
She put me in ballet and all that. I know Kanice from university days. Oh, so they must have went to Armstrong.
We all went Armstrong. I'm gonna have to look back on your page because I'm and don't fault me for it. I can't remember what you look like, but hey, how you doing? I hope you are living, living well. Blessed and highly favored.
Bless her.
Love you.
Highlight favorites.
Love you. But no, that sounds some fun. That so do they have something in Savannah like that, like a tap one?
Girl, I haven't even looked into it yet. I'm still trying to get my life together.
Understandable.
Next month will be my first month paying rent. I mean, I paid my move-in fees, but next month will be my first month paying like rent, utilities. So I want to see how my finances.
Yeah.
I'm always highly favored. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I want to see what my finances is gonna look like. I mean, me being the controlling person, but this is a good reason to be controlling.
Yeah.
I already got it mapped out. Like I already know how much money I should have left over at the end of the month after paying my bills. But I just want to be sure
Yeah.
that's what it's really gonna be before I start getting into some extracurricular
Absolutely.
activities.
And I mean, I don't know for sure, but your library and everything, they have so many like free programs and free classes or even like discounts for things like that. So like
Oh, I have
I know my
to look into
library.
that.
Yeah, my library when I was in Stockbridge, they had free crochet lessons that I could have took through the library. So you never know. Yeah, just check out your local library and see if maybe they have, even if it's not tap dancing, it may just be something else you probably thought about,
Mm.
and they offer it for free. So it's like might as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I didn't even think about that. Cause yeah,
Hmm.
I know the library. I saw something about. I think the library either in Atlanta or Florida
Hmm.
offers a free zoo pass.
Oh
I think you told me about
yeah,
this.
and yeah, in Atlanta they do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's pretty
It
cool.
is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, I think when I did it, you just have to rent a DVD. Now, somehow it's always rented out. It was just one time I just so, just so happened to get my hands on it. But you rent the DVD, you hold it for 7 days. You don't even have to watch it. You bring it back, and then they give you the zoo passes for free. You get so much stuff, like so much stuff for free
Uh,
at the library. It's
yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to look into that because I
Mm.
need to be tap 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 tap
Tap
tapping.
tap 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 tap. Exactly. Oh, that's it. Was I'm glad to hear you're doing well. You have a plan. You should see if company offers reimbursement for court. Ooh, as well as develop your career as well. Mine is paying for my data analysis certification. That's pretty cool. So
Wait,
maybe
why
you'll
I
just
don't see that comment?
oh, it's all the way. It's you don't see it. It's always at the bottom. I'll read it though. It said, you should see if your company offers reimbursement for courses as well to develop your career. Mine is paying for my data analysis certification. So,
Oh,
uh-huh.
yeah.
If it's like other courses you want.
Usually organizations, and then mine is a nonprofit,
Hmm.
my job. So
Yeah.
I know they pay for some type of professional development.
Right.
I just got to figure out who to get
Okay.
in good with.
Yeah.
Um, because I'm already. Oh yeah, that's another thing. One of my goals is to do a lot of professional development. So I
Yeah.
already chucked up the coins to be a part of this national organization that coincides with my career
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
That was expensive.
Hmm.
Now the next step
Yeah.
is to pay for the actual
Okay.
certification, the board certification. I
Okay.
don't want to do that out of pocket. So
So
I'm
can
about
your
to get in
job
good with
reimburse?
who I can get in
Yeah.
good with and be like,
Oh,
huh, you
right.
want to be my mentor? Do
Exactly.
you want to pay this for me?
Exactly.
So, and I really do want a mentor. Like, I want
Yeah.
somebody who's gonna be serious about me. I was given a mentor in grad school, and that did not work out how I would have liked it to.
Yeah.
She was a great girl though.
Mhm.
Very nice girl. Like she gave me the gems that she could give me.
Yeah.
It's just I wish I had a mentor that was in the city, like where we can go grab lunch and
Yeah.
like chat and like actually make a bond
Yeah.
rather than it just being like strictly professional. So
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
really want a mentor.
I want
And
one as
then with having a mentor, they pay for
well.
things too.
That's just I want to see this be, especially I've seen so many like heard so many stories of like just other black women helping other black women in positions that they're in, and that's
Exactly.
similar to I'm looking for a mentor as well in the field that I'm interested in. I'm like what y'all got going on over here?
Right.
Like what y'all doing over here? Like who do I need to talk to? That's my biggest thing. I always say this. I'll be like, who grandma I need to talk to? Say, please,
Right.
please. But point me in the direction of your grandmother, because I'm ready to talk to her.
Okay. Because I want to be that black woman for somebody too. Like, you
Exactly.
trying to achieve this? How much it costs?
Yeah.
I'll write the check. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't I want other black women coming up after
Yeah.
me to not have to worry about how I'm gonna pay for this.
Yeah.
Let that be the least of your worries. As long as we're connected, paying for something for your personal growth, your professional development, whatever, that's the least of your
Yeah.
worries. Just figure out what you want to do, and I will
Mm-hmm.
cut the check.
Exactly.
Like, it should be that easy, and unfortunately it's not that easy
Mm-hmm.
right now, but I feel like when I get to the level that I aspire to be,
Mm-hmm.
I would be like the jump start of that
Yeah.
prayerfully. And then they hopefully they just like keep that going,
Exactly.
It's kind of like when you go in the fast food line, you pay for somebody's
Mm-hmm. Pay
food and
it
it's like pay it
forward.
forward. I love doing that. Like, and I always
Mm-hmm.
think at the end of the day, I wonder how many people paid it forward. Some people probably was like, shit, I'm taking this. They pay for their food though. But that might have been their blessing. They might
Right.
have been in that line hoping that car don't decline. So
Exactly.
I mean, you can't knock nobody for what they do, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping that I'm
Yeah.
able to help people pay things
Right.
forward.
I'm able to be a blessing to other people because so many people have been a blessing to me. God
Right.
has been so good to me. Like I just
Literally.
cannot wait to be a blessing to somebody else. Like when I get it together, y'all watch out.
Watch out.
Watch
Okay.
out. Be on the lookout, okay?
I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you. Like me and Jensen, we're always joking, like, hurry up and get rich so you can take care of me. And though it's a joke, it's reality too, because it's like, I promise you,
Yeah.
let God bless me with millions and
Mm-hmm.
trillions. Anybody in my circle, y'all are taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't worry. Live your life because I'm living mine.
Don't
We
worry
got
about
it. We made it.
we
Like,
good over here.
we here. I feel like, because have all that money for what? To be selfish with it? Help
Exactly.
people.
Help people.
Like, what are you doing?
You only receive these blessings so that you could be a blessing. Like, come on now. And
Yes.
so many people, and they'll be like, "Oh, I just need to get rich. I need to get that, da da da," and they be so sad and miserable and ready to end it all because they don't know that they are a blessing, and if they are not being a blessing, you are stifling yourself
Yeah.
from being
Literally.
all that you can be.
You're your own karma. How sick is
Exactly.
that?
Hmm. You're gonna enjoy that money for a minute,
Yeah.
but put out in this universe what you want to get back. Please and thank you.
Hmm.
Please.
I always say it's a blessing to be a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is truly, it feels good. Like, girl, I remember I boohoo cried one day because I think I told you about this homeless man, the cute homeless man.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That man was so cute, and that made me sad in itself because I'm like, this is a very handsome man, and he just down on his luck for whatever reason. Like, that's crazy. But I boohoo cried after helping him, the best that I could because I'm like, it felt good to be able to help somebody, but then it was also sad to see him like in that position. He's like, I just want to get a job. Like, I just need this amount of money so I could do this so I can get a job. And I'm like, however much you need, I got it. Like, he just wanted to work. He
Right.
wasn't begging for no money. He just wanted some money so that he can make more money.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that thing had me in tears. That thing had me in tears, that fine man. I said, Lord. And if he
Lord,
fired homeless, imagine how he looked when he get his shit together.
girl,
He
did you
gonna be a
give me
blessing to
enough?
somebody.
Said, call me later.
Call me later when you get it right.
Call me later. I know you're gonna get it right, baby. Call me later.
For real. But no, like that was it just goes to show you, like, you just never know. It don't matter how good you look. Looks don't pay the bills. Looks don't get you nowhere. It's about what's inside. It's about what you know, who you know,
Who you know?
what type of mentality you have, what type of spirit do you have. Because if you're an evil, nasty person,
Mm,
you're never going to succeed.
absolutely not.
Never.
Absolutely not. And you can't let this life, like, because this life is going to give you so many challenges, so many wrongs, so many this, and that. You cannot let life jade you into being that type of person. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's always room to have some type of light and joy in your day. So take it,
Yeah.
don't don't let it pass you by. Because so many
Mm-hmm.
people in this world are miserable, and I feel bad for them. I
Really? Because how, like, I don't understand. Like, some people get a thrill off of being nasty, and
mm,
I literally cry after being nasty to people. I
mm,
feel bad. Like, prime example, I think I said something to my mama, and for one, I'm like, why the heck did I talk to my mama that way?
mm,
That made me sad in itself, and I'm like, but why am I talking like that to another human being in
right.
general? Like, that is not
Yeah.
me. Don't do that. Like,
Do that.
uh-uh.
Mm-mm. It ain't is never worth being nasty in your life. Never worth it.
Uh,
Mm-mm. No, and we have our moments. We are not perfect beings, but
that's
having
true.
having accountability for that as well. You recognizing that maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Mm-hmm.
And taking accountability for your actions and going in and apologizing or doing whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, please don't let darkness take you. It's too much. It's
Please.
too much of that in this world, and we need to continue to be light in our life, in everybody's life, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. That's why when Miss Madam Vice President becomes the president, I feel like that's gonna be a shift that the world needs. Like, some people are saying like they feel like, oh, there's gonna be riots, this and that. I don't think so. I think people gonna really start getting their shit together. They're gonna be like, wow, we saw
Yeah.
history
Mm.
again.
No.
We already witnessed Obama. Now we witness a woman
Yep.
of color too. Like, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Okay. And I'm not gonna speak on nobody, political, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But know one thing: this is a vote about morale and integrity. And if
Mm-hmm.
you make that choice to go the other way, think about think about. And my thing is, you can have, okay, believe whatever you want to believe, but there is a such thing as weaponized incompetence. And to, if you fail to give yourself the correct knowledge about what this man stands for, and you
Mm-hmm.
truly believe that he is the person that should be leading us, seek help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seek help. Because that man don't want nothing good for nobody else but himself.
He's like in a business mindset, and
Yeah.
I think as a business person, he's great because he knows how to scheme and scam. And when it comes to business, sometimes that is the best thing you need to do. But America is a business, but not like that type of business.
Mm-hmm.
This saying we don't need
There are
that, you know. So
lots of
I feel
shit.
like he needs to stay in his
Yeah.
lane. Go back to what was his show, The Apprentice. Do more of
Whatever it
those.
was.
We love it.
Keep bankrupting them hotels, baby. Just
Yeah,
do it somewhere
do
else.
it somewhere else.
Do it
Like,
somewhere else.
please.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just hope people make the decision that they feel is best for them
Mhm.
and make a very informed decision. I'm not a politician. I'm not into politics at all, honestly. I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
But I try to be as informed as possible when it comes to things like this, especially like history making things like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think people just need to do a lot of research.
True.
People who are saying, "Oh, I'm voting for Trump because he gave us the stimulus." Girl, I saw a TikTok. This man said that was $1,200 4 years ago. I did the math. That's 75 cents a day to this day. And they started playing the song "In the Arms of an Angel." It was like, so for just 75 cents a day, we can buy your vote, because literally that's what you're saying.
Literally.
Like, that's a dumb reason.
That's a dumb
Like,
reason.
just say you like Trump and you like his mindset. Do I
Because
agree with
Trump
it?
didn't even want to
No.
give you that stimulus.
Right.
Trump didn't even want to give you that stimulus.
Right.
The government gave you that stimulus because they had money set aside for emergencies like this.
Yeah.
And Trump put his name on it after giving them people hell because he
Right.
don't give a flying flanoodle about y'all.
At all. But if
Mm-mm.
you rock with them, you rock with them, and that's you.
That's
Like,
your business.
but let that be your reason, because I rock with Kamala. And what about it?
Voila.
And that's my reason. And you might not agree with it, but at the end of the day, have a valid reason. I feel like you saying you like somebody and you like their way of thinking, that's a valid reason. Is it the proper reason? Who's to
No,
say, right? But just to say because somebody gave you 75 cents a day to the date, that's
it's
crazy.
crazy. It's
Crazy work.
and that being the only we're talking about inflation wasn't as high when Trump was. Inflation is high now because of Trump, but I don't want to get into it.
Let's not talk about it. I
Let's
always say
not
let's
talk.
chat about it, but let's
Let's
not.
not.
Let's not chat about it.
Yeah.
Okay. But my point is, I just feel like things are going to change for the better. I see a turnaround for the
Yeah.
country for the better.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it. And I think that's going to put people in a better mindset to set goals and do things, because right now a lot of people are very depressed because of how the economy
Mm.
is. Thank God I'm able to afford an apartment.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah.
can't, and they don't have family to fall on. So what do? Sleep in their car if they can afford a car. If
Mm-hmm.
not, they're on the streets. And it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, that's depressing to not
It
have a
is.
roof over your head. So I feel like hopefully, you know, whoever is in office, I hope they make the right decision to just first off improve the economy, put
Mm-hmm.
things in place so the economy can get
Yeah.
better, so people cannot be depressed, so people cannot be struggling,
Yeah.
and so that people can achieve the goals that they're setting for themselves or want to
Exactly.
set. Because who's going to set a goal and you don't even know if you're going to be able to wake up in peace tomorrow?
Exactly. You don't know what you're gonna eat tomorrow. How can I
Right.
think and daydream and yearn for the things that I want if I'm worried about what I'm gonna eat tomorrow?
Exactly.
Like,
Make it make sense.
yeah, make it make sense. So please, y'all, if you're not registered to vote, please register. It's very easy.
Very easy.
Just go to voters dot whatever. It's very easy. Just Google it, okay? But to say that your vote does not matter is insane. Because I promise you who vote do matter, and it's all them boomers up there who ain't got nothing but time. They don't got nothing but time, space, and energy.
Yeah,
They got time to vote. They vote matter, and yours does too.
exactly. And the last thing I'm gonna say about this politics
Mm-hmm.
finagling, just look at who has politicians and past presidents supporting them and who doesn't.
Exactly.
That says a lot.
And not only past, but former supporters of the opposing party on their team
On their team.
because they know. how that other person can be,
Yeah.
who that other
One lady,
person truly is.
okay. One lady, I don't know the details. I just saw the clip because I haven't had time to actually watch the full DNC. But she was like, I was in so many words, she was like, I was on the inside
Mm,
and I spoke up about something. They wasn't with it. I
mm,
put in my notice that day
mm,
and now I'm here.
yeah.
She was like, I was a full blown supporter, but this man, he mocks y'all for supporting him. He's laughing at y'all. And y'all like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's at home like, look at these idiots. They'll believe anything. As long as you keep saying it enough, they'll believe it. What? Come on, man. Come on. It's little stuff
And
like that. You don't have to watch the news to
yeah,
catch little things like that and to
exactly.
still make a proper informed decision.
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say. But
That's
vote for who you want to vote for.
right. Exactly. All I know is hope is alive, and you can see it clearly, because it's multi-generational, multicultural, multi hope around the world.
Yeah.
It is people in different countries who have hope for us now, and
Yeah.
that means something, and it should mean something to you too. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Keep dreaming.
keep
Keep
dreaming.
setting goals. Keep hope
Hmm.
alive.
Don't stop believing. Yep.
Yes. Literally.
Literally. Let the girl talk about preach.
Preach. Yes, legs girl. Preach.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have a party. When is it? When is the inauguration? January 20th.
Yeah.
We having a party.
Yeah. We have a party, around that time of year
Yeah.
anyways.
So we're just gonna do it all in one big
Just
thing, okay?
it's just our yearly party.
A yearly celebration.
Our yearly
And black
celebration.
people love to wear white, so we're gonna dress.
Baby, we don't get down in
We
that way. Okay, I don't
gonna
know what
get
way
down to the white girl. Speaking of that, I want to do some research on that. I know, girl, we way over our 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We could cut it off right here, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do some research on black people wearing white because I do know, like, when people do spiritual work,
When they
they
do
make sure
EFA.
to wear white.
Yeah, EFA.
Um, and it has to be something connected to slavery. I feel like everything connects to slavery, right? And I want to know, like, why? Why are we so drawn to wearing white? Like, what does that mean?
I was just listening to this book earlier. It's called African American Herbalism. So, exactly what when they was talking about when Summer Walker, when she was in
Hmm.
her cottage clothes and she was
Yeah,
going through EFI
yeah.
and the traditionalisms of it, but definitely a connection to African spiritualism when we clothe ourselves in purity and white,
Hmm.
and that has transcended throughout slavery.
Yeah.
Just like how we dance is similar to people in Africa and things like that,
Hmm.
but it's definitely a connection there.
Yeah, for sure.
The food we eat, all that stuff. The
Yeah,
motherland, the
yeah.
mother.
Period. Oh yeah, girl. It was nice chit chatting, girl. I took a mean nap earlier. I don't even know if I'm going to sleep. I might watch a movie or something.
Yeah,
I'm going on a date tomorrow with myself.
Cereal. I love it. Where you going?
Girl, I don't know. I want to go downtown, but also I want to go to At Home and Pooler and see what I could buy to put up in here because I feel like I'm missing something because I have more space
Yeah.
than my other two apartments.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I need more things now.
Send me a video of your place. I don't even. Oh wait, no, you sent it to me. Let me look through it. Well, I haven't seen it with
With
the
the
furniture in it. So.
furniture, I'll send it to you because my patio stuff finally got delivered.
Ooh.
I'm just waiting on the faux grass.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get that, then I want to get my patio together. So once I do that, then I'll send you a picture of everything.
I can't wait.
But yes, so yes, girl, Lex, we love it too. It's like therapy, like
Mhm.
just chatting because we do this anyways
Yeah,
through voice messages typically, but
literally.
it's only therapy. Just sit.
I'm crying.
Girl, Instagram says shut it down. It's been an hour. Shut up.
Cut it out.
It
Oh my
was over anyways. They didn't have to do
right.
that.
I don't know why y'all hate Instagram. Like, what is up?
That's super gay. It's funny, but I want us to have a proper closing for YouTube purposes.
All
So,
right.
anyways, girl, it's been nice.
I love you. I miss you.
Love you, miss you. Can't wait to see you at the party in October. Uh, 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 uh. I'm so excited. All right, girl. Enjoy your
Oh, you too,
weekend. I'll
babe.
chat with you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.